Previously on Discord's journey through death.
It's not like there's anything fun to do in this abyss.
I know where we can go.
Good thing one creature here has a sense of direction.
There's this incredible place that I usually go to when I'm feeling down. It's this massive tower with tunnels all around it. It's like an interdimensional playground. If you guys would like to, it could be fun.
Why did you become Equestria's chaotic tyrant in the first place?
That's how ponies saw me. I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the old chaotic times, but they refused to see anything past that.
You can't just blame every pony for what you did. Unless you always wanted to rule Equestria.
Yes, but not exactly. Where are you getting at?
I've just been wondering, what was your life before you became the Lord of Chaos?
But I was always...
Discord! Catch!
The key!
Get out of here!
Heck no! I made a promise and I plan to keep it!
Go! He'll be safe. He'll get out of this. Please. Don't forget me.
Discord?
Fluttershy! Please, no! Fluttershy! I'm sorry.
Memories are a precious treasure, serving as the final conservation of life's experiences. Over time, those moments will fade into the fog and be lost forever unless they share those stories with their loved ones. It's a shame that Discord believes he died unloved.
Discord's Journey Through Death. Episode 4. Broken Mind. Hello? Discord? Discord? Are you feeling okay?
What? Of course I am. Take it easy, Fluttershy. I was only spacing out.
Oh, sorry. I'm not boring you, am I? Or was the tea brewed poorly?
Nonsense, my dear. Your tea is wonderful. So much so, it magically changed my voice. So transitive. I was only trying to picture the flower you were describing. The one that looked like bagel, I think.
Angel?
Well, close enough.
Oh my! Discord, you didn't have to.
As the first official friend of the Lord of Chaos, it's only natural for you to deserve the best. I was hoping for flowers blooming bagels. But if you love it, then it's a win in my book.
This is beautiful, Discord. Have you ever thought of being a gardener?
Me? A gardener? I see myself more as a cosmic engineer, Fluttershy. Or maybe Equestria's next ruler after Celestia. That seems more of a pony occupation than one for the Lord of Chaos.
Well, I think it could be a fantastic way to show your magic. In a non-tyrannical way.
Ooh, color me intrigued, my dear. Please, do go on.
While your magic might scare some ponies, I see beauty in it, and I don't think I'm alone. I bet there are so many out there who could find your magic appealing. Maybe being a gardener can help you express yourself that it won't drive ponies away from you.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't have to be gardening. You can be a painter or a sculptor or...
I understand, Fluttershy. It's just, I never put much thought into the idea of ponies enjoying my magic. Thanks for the proposition, Fluttershy. But aside from you, it's hard to believe any pony finding my magic appealing. Besides, I always wanted to have fun and create as much chaos as possible. Ruling a paradise of nonsense with no rules was an aspiration I had for the longest time.
Really? Was ruling a kingdom your dream since you were a kid?
Since when I was what?
Now that I think about it, what was your childhood like, Discord? You don't have to tell me if it's too personal.
It's nothing. My childhood was... Ha! I can't recall much. Something like a Looney Tunes cartoon, I believe. I guess you tend to forget many things over 1,000 years. I mean, it has been eons.
Goodness. I'm so sorry for bringing it up. It must be hard forgetting your childhood like that.
The past only distracts from the now, anyway. Let's shift the focus away from my fascinating backstory to you. Have you always wanted to take care of animals?
Ever since the day I first got my cutie mark. When I was a filly, I was very shy and didn't like interacting with most ponies, aside from Rainbow Dash.
So, not much has changed then?
Discord? Anyway, I was also a very lousy flyer, which in Cloudsdale made me an easy target for bullying and standing out in the worst way possible. But the day I fell and landed on the earth for the first time, meeting all those little critters, I discovered what I wanted to do with my life.
You ponies always follow what your cutie marks tell you, hmm? Even at such a young age, you have everything set out for you.
Not all ponies walk the same path, Discord. For the longest time, I had some doubts about my cutie mark.
You? But you built a sanctuary, and all those animals can't stop loving you. You've achieved so much, it's hard for me to believe that.
I may have done a lot, but I'm still a pony. After I got my cutie mark, I started to spend more time on the ground than on the clouds. I noticed many Pegasi looked at me differently while my family supported me. I couldn't help but worry about the future and how others thought of me. When I decided to live in Ponyville, my anxiety only worsened. Will my passion guarantee a stable job? Was I independent enough to live on my own? Is it weird for a Pegasus to be living here? I may have found my path in life, but every road has its obstacles.
Gosh, I didn't know it was like that.
It's okay. I managed to pull through, didn't I?
Well, sure, but I still don't get it. Why worry about stuff like bills or how strangers feel about you? All of that sounds super overwhelming. What's the point of going through all that?
I don't know why exactly. I believe it's natural for a creature to go through these emotions.
How creatures accept a Draconiquus make me feel less important.
What was that?
Let's talk about that one time I almost flipped over Mount Neverest. That was a hoot.
Discord?
Oof. You're right. I already told you that one. How about when I created my home for the first time?
Discord?
Ugh. Don't make me waste my time talking about my pointless feelings.
Your feelings matter just as much as any pony, anybody's. You can talk to me about anything and I won't ever judge you for it.
Fluttershy, I hate how relatable your story was to me. I hate that I still worry about what some ponies think of our friendship. I shouldn't care about what they think, but I do. Ooh, and I hate that I do. It's a feeling I believed only I'm going through because I'm me. There's no one else like me. Just hearing other ponies having already moved on from something similar makes me feel... I don't want to get into it. Can we stop? It's stupid for the Lord of Chaos to feel this way.
Discord, it's not stupid to feel this way. I perfectly know what you're going through.
No, you don't, Fluttershy. You experienced this as a child. I've lived for centuries, and I cannot recall anything related to these emotions until now. I don't think there's any creature in Equestria who knows what I am going through. I'm all alone in this world.
You're right. I don't understand how it feels to have lived for so long. But that doesn't mean you're alone. You're lost and need someone to guide you.
I'm not lost. I'm exactly where I need to be. Heck, I can teleport anywhere I want.
I meant emotionally. All this is new to you, and your mind isn't used to processing these feelings. I'm sorry for not realizing this sooner. I'm your friend, and friends help each other in any way they can.
Sorry, it just still confuses me that you still consider me your friend, even when I betrayed you all for something so stupid.
We've already forgiven you, Discord. And we all make stupid mistakes. I know I have. There might be ponies out there who won't forgive you, so no matter what happens, I will always be by your side.
Thank you, Fluttershy.
So, what dimension are we screwing up next?
What?
You didn't forget it was Sunday, right?
Oh, was that today? Time doesn't work the same way in my dimension.
Ugh, I blame you for making me follow your equestrian calendar. And what is that?
Oh, this, I got this for you.
A stuffed butterfly.
Its beauty matches your eyes.
Not bad. Would have been better if it was alive and screaming. But I still do.
I knew you'd love it.
So, I'll ask you again. What universe are we thrashing tonight? We can't stay inside all day.
Well, now that you mentioned it, I know the perfect place. We could visit that one universe where the moon crashed into Equestria.
Ooh, I like where this is going. What's the plan, darling?
Well, first, we sneak our way through the village, leaving a trail of giant roosters that the whole nation can hear. But instead of cock-a-doodle-doo, they'll be screaming cock-a-doodle-doom.
Go on.
Then we jump onto the moon.
Yes, and then?
And then we turn the whole moon into moldy cheese. It'll be disgusting. The roosters will wake every pony up, only for them to smell the horrible stench that'll last weeks. It'll be priceless. Well, I also thought it would be a perfect place for our 7th dinner date. Not saying I'm the best at this or anything, but I do keep track. That's what a perfect boyfriend does.
Moldy cheese? That's it?
Yes, moldy cheese.
Why not push the moon further into the planet? Or drill a bloody black hole into it? You know, something actually fun and beautiful?
Whoa, dear. That sounds a bit too much, don't you think? I want to see the annoyed and crazed looks, the fun looks on their faces upon our prank. Where's the fun in destroying their everything, Cosmo?
You're so... You know what? I don't even want to dimension hop anymore. You killed it.
But we planned this.
And you also forgot and came up with boring, tasteless chaos. You know, sometimes I don't think you care about me.
I do. I'm sorry for forgetting. Really?
Oh, honey bunny, I forgive you. But you still killed the mood.
Cosmos, look. Do you have to do this every single time you're upset?
Are you talking back to me? I don't think you're reading the room clearly, darling.
Look, dear, I know you're mad at me, but...
Hey, I'm the one talking now. Listen, I make the rules here from now on. Got that?
I just thought it was a good idea, and...
The only good ideas you give are raining chocolate milk or giving those snobby unicorns a bad hair day. That isn't chaos. What are you, 5? And the fact that I have to keep up with this stupidity is stressful as heck. It makes me want to rip something apart.
Well, it would have been...
I don't care how you feel. Now, do you want your girlfriend to be happy? Do you want her to love you?
Yes?
Then zip that muzzle shut and start acting like a Draconequus for once. 'Cause the only thing you should be good at is making everyone around you miserable. Got that?
Yes, Cosmos. Yes.
Perfect. I'm so happy to see that we reached a compromise. Mwah. Love you. I feel so much better now. So let's go somewhere. I hear there's this great casino around the Caballo Galaxy only elite guests are invited to. We'll have loads of fun cheating the system. Come on now.
Huh?
Are you crying?
No, I'm not. I don't know why my eyes are so watery.
Ugh. Always disappointing. Why do I even bother? I'll see you in a week. You better have a suitable universe for Sunday. Toodaloo.
Cosmos!
For Pete's sake! Sometimes I think you never were a Draconequus to begin with.
Your Majesty.
This better be important, Discord. I have speeches to rehearse and a royal dinner party to prepare.
Yeah, I know. That whole treat with the gargoyles.
That treaty will finally unite our kingdoms after centuries of conflict. Please don't dismiss it as something so minimal.
Oh, come on, big guy. Everyone in Midnight Castle knows that you agreed to the treaty to get buddy-buddy with Queen Hayden.
What do you want?
Well, I've seen a lot of worried faces around town. While many are celebrating, some centaurs are not too keen on this treaty business.
I'm aware of the citizens' concerns, yes.
So, I have a brilliant idea for this dinner party to ease the tension a bit. First, we soak the streets with soap so our guests can fast travel. Then, we will give the table and chairs long legs so you can give them a wonderful tour of the Centaur lands.
I see. I imagine after all that you'll have us slip to parts unknown and take over the throne.
Precisely. That's how. Wait, how did you?
You have tried to instigate as many coups as there are scales on elder dragons. Your ambitions are clear to everyone in the council.
Was I really that obvious?
Certainly. And while I respect your will to improve the kingdom, your ideas are stupid.
Of course, you would think that. You'd rather plant gardens or build bigger schools. Instead of jamming more numbers to those kids' heads, they should be out there causing mischief, playing, having fun. You always had terrible taste, you know.
Education is important. Many centaurs in this kingdom don't have access to such high learning institutions. So I gave them one where they can all pursue their interests. Tell me, aside from your sadistic entertainment, what benefits would your magic provide for this kingdom?
Beats me. And why should I care?
You may fool many, but I see through your mask. You care too much about what others think of you.
I'm the Lord of Chaos. Do you think someone like me cares about the opinions of others?
Yes, a lord, a king. But what's a king without his people? What's a king without advisors, or comrades who'll stay by his side till the end? Instead, you desire to be isolated, like some immature adolescent.
Maybe for you centaurs, camaraderie is magic. But for a Draconequus like me, all I need is chaos. It's my magic that drives me forward.
When I welcomed you inside these castle walls, I hoped your attitude would improve. Yet you remained selfish, inconsiderate, egotistical, narcissistic, pretentious, and ungrateful. In all honesty, I blame your magic. Our camaraderie isn't magic, it's strength. The strength of centaurs is our most tremendous pride. It's through hard work and inspiring one another that helped us achieve this power, while your sorcery only assists in cheating your way through life's struggles. In return, you created this abyss. And while searching for something to fill that void, you display your magic for others to see. You say you only need chaos, but you desire attention to seek validation from others above all things. You are no lord. You're a pitiful creature who's too afraid to be changed.
I will sink this castle till every last stone is underground with you.
You could, but you won't. Because if you do sink this castle, you'll be all alone again. Am I wrong? I believe we are finished here?
Yes.
Good. The last thing I need is another disaster from you. Please, go back to entertaining my son with your weird magic. You're excused.
Yes, Your Majesty. Prince Tirek.
Discord?
Validation? Me? Who does he think I am? I'm the Lord of Chaos, and my magic is enough to prove that. Since when did I put others' thoughts above my own? I'm me, and all I have is me. Oh, he calls out my ego, but believes I'll change just by living under his roof? What a moron! I know everyone in this castle hates me. So what? Might as well move out and let them throw a party celebrating my departure. Heck, I can leave a parting gift, swapping the centaur's legs with the gargoyle's wings. Now, that would be hilarious. Now, what'll that teach them when you mess with me? Whoa, what happened back there? Did I go down Flashback Lane? Sheesh. Okay, hold on. I was close to the home, then that thing gobbled me up, but I'm fine. So that must mean Skelinor and the others must be okay too. Hey, Skelinor, Red, any weird or creepy creatures I created out there? Hello? Is that music? Doors in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wow. I see many outcomes where this is going. Oh, yes.
Hello again.
What are you doing inside the belly of Acreus?
My existence is omnipresent, my friend. Unless you prefer to wander alone again.
I would have preferred an escape back home.
Have a seat, my friend. Make yourself comfortable. How have you been?
Where are they?
They?
Skelinor and the others. The ones consumed by this monster.
I had nothing to do with their passing.
Horse apples!
I'm serious.
Oh, please. You're freaking death. And I'm sick of your mind games. I don't know what gave you the idea of meeting my creations and having my stupid insecurities, but thanks. It made me feel like more of a colossal jerk. You said something about playing my game. Was my game to make me feel like a stupid piece of garbage? Well, congratulations to me. I won.
You've been through a lot, haven't you? I'm sorry for the way I acted. When you told me about selfless sacrifice, I thought it would be an excellent opportunity to escape the boredom that comes with this position. With my assistance, I was hoping and helping you redeem yourself truly. I don't understand emotions or how to express them correctly. The best examples I have are creatures' reactions when they die.
I don't care about your philosophical mumbo-jumbo, and you can't force me down here and expect me to get better. You may be the Reaper, but you would suck as a therapist.
Well, that's something we can agree on.
Look, I know your plan. You wanted me to make amends by saving my creations and reuniting them as one big happy family. Friendship wins again, yada yada yada, lessons are learned, cue the credits. Just tell me where they are. I don't want to worry Purple or Ballet further.
I didn't expect you to care about them so much. How did you get along so quickly?
Well, not all of them got along with me. I'm by all means not a friendship expert, but one thing Fluttershy taught me is, if you want to make a friend, talk to them, and just see where it goes from there. Apparently, it's that easy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Why is this so easy for mortal ponies but difficult for everyone else?
I know, right? And, just like that, she apologized to me, even though I was being a jerk and ruining the school.
Never saw you as the jealous type.
Well, there was this one incident. It was during the gala, and I was about to send a pony, Tree Hugger, I think that was her name at least, to this puppet dimension. Sounds so crazy when I saying it out loud.
Oh, I've been to that world. Quite muppetational.
Anyway, I was going to send her to a puppet dimension for being Fluttershy's +1. But before I could, Fluttershy taught me that your friends wouldn't abandon you because they've made new friends. I mean, how could I know that? She was practically the only friend I had at the time. She was really the only one who ever gave me a chance in the first place.
By the gods, they make it appear so simple but confusing simultaneously. It's ludicrous.
And they called me crazy for not getting it. You know, the one thing I appreciate about being dead is meeting all these creatures who get me. Even if you're technically my enemy, that includes you.
Oh. Thank you.
Sure. By the way, when I defeat you, do you think it's okay to bring my creations with me? I'm sure Twilight won't mind a little chaos as a reward for my noble sacrifice. Speaking of which, I hope they haven't buried me yet.
Do you know the state you're in?
What do you mean? I said no mind games.
Answer my question, please.
Fine. I'm dead. Happy.
I'm not. Because you're wrong.
What? Excuse me?
I think I should show you. This is your timekeeper, and this room holds one for every soul that was and will be. Think of every grain of sand that falls as a heartbeat. And as you can see, your heart stopped.
I'm pretty sure that's the textbook definition of dead.
Sure, that's what doctors might say to their patients' visitors. But what some don't know is that after your heart stops, your brain would still be alive, still conscious and squirming with thoughts like a lizard's tail. A dream where you're more fully aware within the dream realm. Once one's heart stops and their life flashes before their eyes, that's when their soul lands in limbo. And I swear to you that many came back from a silent heart. But no one, absolutely no one came back from brain death. That's the indicator that I took them to the beyond.
I'm alive?
Your brain is. But in the cosmic sense, Yes.
This whole time, none of this was real. Everything I've seen was only a dream. My creations and the beast that just ate me.
Not exactly. They are as real as long as you're here. As for myself, well, do I even need to explain it?
But Skelenor, Purple, all of my creations have history here. They had friends, fears, and dreams. It can't be all made up by me. It can't be. I thought I was helping them.
Being an agent of chaos probably gave them more self-awareness. To be fair, your mind is far from a regular mortal's.
But if I wake up, they'll be gone. That doesn't make them alive, only figments. And if my brain's alive, how can I see you?
Well, you're not going to survive that venom without me intervening.
Then, what was the point of all this? Why am I here? What does all this mean?
Limbo is the bridge between life and death. I can't speak on your behalf, but maybe your mind is going through what it thinks it should go through.
That's the thing. I don't know how my head works. It's an insane maze of creativity. Perfect for chaos, but not great for all this anguish. I thought I met creatures that finally got me and could relate to. If it wasn't for our friendly chat, I thought about deceiving you and having them come with me anyway. But no, there were only characters in my head. Like always, I was talking to myself. Might as well let this monster, or whatever it means in my head, digest me.
Would joining you provide comfort?
Nope. But go ahead. I don't care.
What if I could help you with your situation?
I think you helped me quite enough.
Then may I ask you something?
Spill it.
Where did you come from?
Oh, I never really bothered with that mystery. Honestly, I do remember having a mother who, last time I checked, was a rock wrapped in cloth? I honestly don't know. I'm a force made up of all things chaos. I might have been born when the concept first emerged.
You've lived for so long that it's only natural for your memories to fade over time. And I've seen when chaos was born. You weren't there. At least not you specifically. Don't you wish to know about your childhood and what made you this way? I heard knowing such a background eases the process of a creature's issues.
Now you're gaining my attention. If I peek through my childhood and figure out why I'm so busted, will that convince them to bring me back?
Possibly.
I like those odds. So, what are we doing? Time travel?
I may look into the various time fluxes through the multiverse, but going back in time will cause further stress and conflict with the pillars.
With who?
Forget about that. I got it! Is there any point in time that stood out to you? You saw your memories, didn't you?
From the first time Fluttershy hugged me to Vorak dragging me down. But there was this weird moment where it felt like my brain glitched.
Glitched?
It was like my brain didn't want me to remember my childhood. Ponies and snow popped up, and then nothing.
No, that shouldn't be possible. Typically those memories would be gone. inaccessible given your age. Yet, seeing brief glimpses means they're still there, making our goal more critical.
So I have what? Repressed memories? Weirdly, someone like me couldn't do something.
As of why, it could be your brain is protecting yourself, or, in theory, something must be blocking you from remembering. I've seen it before. A spell or curse usually causes it. Someone might have inflicted this magic onto you, or...
Wait. Are you saying a particular creature planted something in my brain that prevents me from remembering my past, that holds why I always screw up and make stupid mistakes, like the whole Legion of Doom thing?
In theory...
I like where this is going. It's not my fault I'm like this. It's that good-for-nothing jerk that planted this spell in the first place.
That doesn't... never mind.
So, how do we look into my desirable backstory?
Simple. I need to slice your head open.
What?
Don't worry, it won't hurt. This isn't even your real body. More so, your soul projecting your authentic self. Think of it as an out-of-body experience.
Oh, I've gone through something similar, so no need to worry. You know, the out-of-body thing. Not my bloody skull splitting in two.
The worst that can happen is your head being frostbitten.
That's not helping at all. But whatever, let's get this over with.
Any questions before we begin?
Only one. For who is that big timekeeper?
That one? Oh, that's for the whole universe.
And there's the existential horror you always bring up. So morbid.
I figured you'd be used to madness like this for an agent of chaos.
From here on out, I'll learn what made me this way and where I come from. More importantly, I'll discover the bastard that prevents me from learning from my mistakes. And after all that, I can finally be the better me Fluttershy always saw.
I hope you'll be able to handle what you'll see.
Oh, you're forgetting who you're talking to. Now stop feeling pity and cleave my head already.
How are you feeling?
A bit dizzy.
Do you feel something familiar?
Cold. Something warm. Yeah.
Is there someone with you?
Yeah, they look tall and you have terrible breath. Ugh. Looks like they were teaching me something.
By the gods, you came from him. It's all coming back to me. Why him of all things? I'm so sorry, my friend, for not knowing until now.
Death? Hello? What's going on? Who are you talking about? Death? Death! I
want to go back home!
The mysteries surrounding his repressed memories are reaching closer to the realm of the unsolved. However, some would voice their hesitation if ever given the choice to know the truth. They say ignorance is bliss, but for the Lord of Chaos, staying in bliss would be pretty boring.